Hey guys, what's up? It's Ollie43 here, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm playing some Battlefield Bad Company 2. I'm also doing a dual commentary with the amazing Pyrotoz. Say hey.
What's up guys, Tommy here, and I just want to thank Ollie for bringing me onto his channel. And today I believe we're talking about some Battlefield 3 and a bunch of other random stuff as well that you guys left as questions in the comments section on his last video.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, let's get right into it, Tommy. Before this is our fourth attempt now, is it, or something like that? So, we're
Fourth,
gonna
fifth, 90th, something like that. I don't know.
we're we're having internet connections, so we're gonna power through. But anyway, first question, Tommy. I have to ask, what is your favorite game of all time? Like,
My absolute favourite game of all time on any console has to be Final Fantasy VII, purely for the amazing storyline. It just kind of grips you and pulls you into it, really. What do you reckon?
well, for me, it has to be Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Now this game was on the N64, and it was like the first game I saw as a child. I was only a kid, and to be honest, I hate to admit it, but it kind of scared me because there was like these little skeletons, and they were only like cartoon sort of square skeleton things. But it put me in the gaming scene, and that's where it all started for me.
Yeah, I heard some really good things about this game, and I've had a few people actually recommend to me that I make a video on that game, but I've never actually played it myself. So, would you recommend picking it up on eBay or something?
Well, if you got an N64, then yeah, sure. But
I indeed do. Yep.
you legend, Tommy. But they have it on the 3DS now, and I work at this local game store, and we've got it on the 3DS. And seeing this game in 3D is like the coolest thing ever, I have to say.
Nice.
But yeah, I digress. All right, Tommy. This was a question that I actually really wanted to ask you myself. What inspired you to make commentaries on YouTube? Like, what got you into it? Like, what started you off?
To start with, I'll go back a couple of steps in the story, but my brother got an Xbox 360, and I started playing it for a little bit. I started playing on Call of Duty 4, and I enjoyed the game, but I realised I really wasn't that good at it. For some reason, I had some obsession with knifing only right at the start. This is, way before I only used my blade and stuff, but I had this weird obsession with knifing. So I looked up a video on YouTube on how to get better, and the first thing that came up was Blame Truth. I enjoyed the commentary, and, it helped me improve the game and stuff, so I thought, maybe I can do the same thing. Maybe other people can benefit from me making videos, or at least be entertained, something like that. I mean, what got you into it in the first place?
Well, I've always been into gaming, right? And I saw what you were doing because we went to the same school and stuff. And to be honest, I want to say you, but it kind of sounds cheesy, right? So it's just like the whole gaming commentary thing just like really interests me. I enjoy my games, and if I'm playing it and I enjoy a game, I kind of want to share it with people. And YouTube is a free service, and I think people forget that. And I just enjoy using it at the moment. So I'm nowhere near as big as your channel, but one day maybe.
I know what you mean about just the kind of will to kind of share your experiences of gaming with other people and just, hopefully entertain some people. I don't know if I define my channel as entertainment or informative or whatever, but I just like to share the experiences of gaming with other people, so.
Yeah, sharing is cool. And it's like gaming, like say 10, 20 years ago was something that, people, if you said, "Oh, I play games," people would, picture you in this like dark room in a corner playing a game. But now it's become this whole social thing on the internet, and I think gaming as a whole is progressed quite far in a whole sharing thing, a social thing. But that's YouTube allows us to do that, I suppose.
Exactly, I agree.
Yeah. Okay, this is a hard question for me, definitely. But for you, who is your favorite commentator?
Oh God, I couldn't. It would be hard to pick one individually. I'm just gonna list a few just to be kind of safe and cover myself. But a few that really inspire me. Like I got to say you for a start. I mean, obviously we have similar tastes in gaming, and you have a really kind of relaxed and chill commentary style, which is good. And then of course there's the likes of Blame Truth, who got me into it in the first place. Excalizors, Cnanas, Mr. Phantasmo. There's a whole bunch of different commentators. I could just list them on and on and on. Loads of people that inspire me, but those are just a few of them which I find to be really entertaining. What do you reckon?
Everyone's got their own flavour, and I just like, I could. It's kind of like if all my sub box, right? I have so many subscriptions of people I enjoy. I could never watch the same person just on their own. For a mix of all of them, it works out nice for me, But for me, the people that inspire me, you got me into it, Tommy, so, you're going to have to return the the compliment there. But Wings of Redemption, now he does like 3 videos a day. I try my hardest to do at least 1 video a day, and sometimes a full short. But he's a really big inspiration for me. Another guy that is pretty new on the YouTube scene, for me at least, is a guy called the N004500 or something like that, and he's into Battlefield, and he's got a really unique commentary style as well. So yeah, those two for me, kick me in the morning to do videos for sure.
Yeah, good choices. I have to agree with both of those as well.
Alright, so there's our questions for today, guys. Thank you for posting them. But now we're going to talk about Battlefield 3. Now, I don't know how many of you have seen these, but the other day, I should probably take a step back. There's a couple of people on YouTube, right, who have been invited to an alpha play of Battlefield 3. Now, an alpha play is basically pre-beta, so it's basically the game. Alright, I've taken 3 steps back now. Beta is basically seeing if the audience likes it, and alpha is seeing if the game actually works. So there's some people on YouTube that get to play Battlefield 3 to see if it works, and they've been posting content online of the game. Now, from my perspective, the game looks absolutely beautiful. Now, Bad Company 2 is a nice looking game, but Battlefield 3 is just a whole nother level. It looks amazing. Have you seen the gameplays, Tommy?
I gotta say, I've seen like 0 gameplay from it so far. I know it's there. I just kind of, I don't know, I guess I forgot to look. I'll probably do that straight after this, but I mean, I can imagine it being very good. I've seen like a really brief clip, maybe from E3 or something, but it does look really good from what I've seen. And like you said, Bad Company 2 was absolutely amazing. That is the only Battlefield game I've played, so I'm not, a real expert on the whole Battlefield series, but so far it does look really good. And I was kind of confused by the whole people having access to the alpha thing. I thought alpha was only like testing within the company, but
internal testing. Apparently they're just throwing out emails on, there's a thing on the website, keep up to date with EA, and basically they've been picking people at random. Apparently, that's what I've heard. I don't know whether there's any truth in that at all, but
oh, nice.
There's one thing that does look a bit iffy, and that's the knifing. Like, in this game it's quite slow in comparison to COD. Well, it's like a whole nother level of slow. Like you pull the guy to the floor and then you stab him.
Well, they made it worse.
They made it slower. Like, I didn't think it was possible.
I thought it was like bad enough in Bad Company 2.